Hey everybody, so I am back to do a review today, and today it's going to be on the Motives by LaurNmakeup Blush and Bronzer Duo. Right there. So looking at the packaging, that's about how thick it is. It has this kind of frosty, clear, square outside to the compact and then black on the back, featuring what the product is. Then you open it and it has a big mirror there, which I don't want to blind you guys because now I have good lighting and it might go BAM! But anyways, and then here is the product. It is a half blush, half bronzer palette, and it has this really, really cool, unique quilted design. I mean, it's one of those designs that doesn't go away after 2 uses. I hate that. Like when there's a pretty shimmery design in something, and you're like, ooh, that's gonna be so pretty, and then you use it once, and it just spreads all over the product, and there you go. These are both matte products, so I kind of love that. I mean, they have the slightest bit of like iridescence, not really shimmer or glitter, but they are super pigmented. So on those 2 fingers right there, the blush and the bronzer. I'll show you on my wrist because I have tons of other swatches on the other side of my hand. But there they are, the blush and the bronzer swatches. The bronzer does not make you look orange at all, so definitely if you are fair like me, there's no reason to freak out that you might look like you have a fake orange tan. And it's also very good for contouring because it's so matte. The blush is also very good to use because I love shimmery blushes, but sometimes they're overkill. Sometimes, like, the way the sun will hit me, it's like I'm a disco ball. So this is a very safe blush to use. These are very safe and easy colors to work with if you are a beginner. You get both in one compact, which I think is super easy and convenient for travel purposes. And I think they're just good colors that can work on basically anybody because they're kind of mid-toned colors, so, you know, the blush isn't super light, it's not super dark. And the same with the bronzer. I just love looking at this design. This lighting is picking it up so beautifully. This compact retails for $22.50 online only. I will post a link in the description box where you can find this. I think it is definitely worth the money because if you break that down, that is $11.25 per side. And since it's so richly pigmented, it will last you a long time. As far as lasting power, these last basically like any other blush and bronzer. The bronzer actually is kind of comparable to the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer to me. Not so much color-wise, but staying power-wise, because that Chocolate Soleil bronzer stays on all day for me, and so does this. And this blush is one that will stay on, especially if you have a good foundation under it, because foundation is usually the key to your blush, bronzer, and highlight staying on well. If you don't have a good quality foundation underneath, and it's one of those foundations that breaks down and oxidizes throughout the day, so will any of the makeup that you put on top of that foundation. So keep that in mind. Overall, I really like this duo. I think it's well worth the price. And I also like the packaging. I think that it's sleek and it feels really nice. It's nice and smooth, doesn't feel cheap, and I really like everything about it. So those are my thoughts on the Motives by LaurNmakeup Blush and Bronzer Duo. I hope you guys enjoyed this and it was helpful. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and all that good stuff that I used to say that I never say anymore. I don't know why. But yeah, do all that good stuff. And I will see you in my next video, guys. Bye.